guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my February empties. These are the products that I used up in the month of February. I feel like since February is a shorter month, I didn't go through many things and I didn't go through a lot of exciting things. However, I did use up quite a bit of makeup that is non-project pan. So as always, I'm going to start with those first. So like I said, these items are not in any kind of project pan, and I used up 6 items. Only one is full size, but still six is six. I'm going to start with the one item that's in a category by itself, and it's a mascara. It's the Lash Stiletto mascara from Maybelline. This is in the waterproof formula, and this is what the wand looks like. I think it's a natural bristle wand. It's not a rubber wand. And I remember using this one many years ago. Like, I was in college the last time I used this, and I remember loving it, and I have been meaning to try it for years, to try it again, and it didn't live up to the expectations that I remember. Maybe because I used to layer this one with the Falsies mascara, and this time around I only used it by itself, so maybe that's why it didn't give the effect that I wanted. And also it felt kind of dry to begin with. I feel like this mascara dried out really fast. I used it, I think, the last week of January and then the whole month of February, and it dried out. And I know that it's dry because I do use a lash primer, and the lash primer is white, and this didn't coat the white that the primer left. So I had to like really, do several applications. So that's how I knew that this one was dry. So it was a drier formula, not as good as I remember it being. So it kind of bummed me out. I would repurchase it to give it another chance, just because I remember really loving it. But anyway, then next I have 2 face primers. The first one is from Pure. This is the 4-in-1 correcting primer, and you can't see anything because it's white, white and reflective, but that's what this looks like. This only had 0.3 ounces or 10 mLs. It was nice, nothing to write home about. I've used other primers that I enjoy better. It doesn't smell like anything. It worked fine, but nothing that I would want to buy in the full size. Then I used up the Shape Tape Pore and Prime Balm from Tarte. This is just a little mini. This came in a little container like this. I really enjoyed this. This is something that I would consider buying in the full size. Kind of sort of reminiscent of the Tatcha one. It's been a while since I've used the Tatcha one, but if my memory serves me well, this was very reminiscent to that. So it is a little container. You do have to kind of like dig it out with your nail, but I loved it. I think it did a good job, and I would be interested in buying that in the full size. And last but not least, I have 3 liners. 2 are pencil, 1 is liquid. I'll start with the liquid first. This is a deluxe size sample of the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. This is in the color Trooper. This, I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys see the tip? Like, it's all frayed here. Like, it kind of fell apart right there. This is very dry. And what happened was people were telling me to pull it out and dip it over so I could wet it again and then put it back. But when I did that, like with my tweezers, like it just destroyed the tip of the liner. So I'm never doing that again. So once it doesn't apply, I'm gonna call it quits. So I kind of destroyed it. It was already at that stage where one eye looks fine, but then when you try to do the other one, it's like super patchy, and then you have to go several times through. So it was already getting to the point where it was almost done, and I just wanted to try that trick of when you dip it back and forth. But like I said, it kind of got destroyed. So 1, I would never do that again, and 2, it was already on its way out. So that's that. The other 2 are regular pencils. 1 is from Marc Jacobs. This is the highliner in the color, I don't know what the color is, but it's a brown liner. Oh yeah, Earthquake. And as you guys can see, or I hope you guys can see, this is all done. Nothing rolls up anymore. It's fine. This one was kind of a little bit dry. If I was wearing, mainly I use this as a line to line my lower lash line, because I noticed that since on my eyelid I put like primer, eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow base, like a lot of layers. This was very dry, and it wouldn't really apply on my eyelid. So I mainly use it to line the lower lash line. It worked fine for that, but it's not like you can get these anymore because it's Marc Jacobs Beauty. But if you could, I wouldn't repurchase. And then the last one that I finished was this eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is a 24/7 Glide On pencil in the color Perversion, and I sharpened it as much as I could. It looks like you'd be able to sharpen it a little bit more, but this part spins already, like the plastic on the bottom, and then I couldn't really grasp the rest of the pencil to sharpen it, so I couldn't sharpen it anymore. I've used pencils like this before, and like I said, I've been able to sharpen it down a little bit more, but for some reason the plastic already spins. So that's all the makeup that I used up this month, so I'm very, very excited. I feel like for March I'm gonna have a few more non-project pan makeup items, and I'm very excited about that. Now to the bag of goodies that I have here. We're just gonna start with random stuff, no particular order. I do have 2 hand soaps. One is from the brand Method in the scent Lemon Mint. I had this in the kitchen. I had used one from Method a while back, and I said that the foam had a lot of air in it, like if it wasn't sucking up through the straw like all the product. And I think that pump was defective because with this one I didn't have any issues. Like the foam came really frothy and foamy, like very thick and rich, where the other one was very like light and airy. Like, I hope you guys know what I mean. I really enjoyed it, specifically this scent as well. It smelled really nice. It was a nice fresh scent to have in the kitchen, and I would consider buying this again in the full size. The other one that I have here is from Ulta Beauty, and this is the Eucalyptus Mint Foaming Hand Soap. It's not the best eucalyptus scent that I've smelled before. The best one, hands down, forever and ever, will be the one from Bath & Body Works. I've recently restocked on hand soaps from Bath & Body Works, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, this one was fine. I would like to try other scents from Ulta, but like I said, this eucalyptus mint is not my fave. I have quite a few lotions here. I'll start with the full size. This is the Nivea Cherry Blossom Oil and Cream lotion. I bought this at Marshall's, and I've been in a Nivea kick recently. This smells delicious. Oh, I could just like put this on my body all day, every day. This lasted me quite a long time. The consistency of this was kind of watery. Like if you tip the jar to one side, like the lotion would start dripping this way. But at the same time, it was super moisturizing. Like you would think that something that watery wouldn't be so moisturizing, but it was, maybe because it has jojoba oil in it. I don't know, but I loved it. My skin was super nice and moisturized when I used this. I would totally repurchase these. I would keep an eye out at Marshall's because that's where I got it from. They always have a lot of Nivea stuff at Marshall's, so really, really loved it. If you guys can get your hands on that one, specifically I've used I think the shea butter a couple of months ago, and I liked it okay, but this cherry blossom one was amazing. Then I used up a little one from Sol de Janeiro. This was a freebie with a purchase. It's the Coco Cabana cream. I really like this. Okay, this is not my favorite scent. I prefer the original yellow one. I forget the name of the other one. But for some reason, this one, the teal blue one, is the consistency of the cream is thicker than the original one. So if I could get the scent of the original with the consistency of this one, I'd be a happy camper. This is super expensive. It's not something that I would buy like on its own, maybe if I felt like splurging and like pampering myself, but not something that I would buy like on the daily. And then I used up 2 hand creams. You guys know I got a bunch of hand creams for Christmas, and I've been in the hunt for hand creams. But anyway, I'm using up what I have. These are from Crabtree and Evelyn. I used up one of the avocado one scent, and the other one is the scent Iris. I prefer the scent of the avocado one. This one smells like powdery, and I hate to describe it as an old lady scent, but that's what it smells like. But I mean, I used both of them. They worked fine, and I enjoyed getting use out of them. I used up 1 body scrub. This is from Ulta Beauty, the Brightening Vitamin C Body Scrub. This worked fine. I've used up, I mean, the Tree Hut is way 10 times better than this one. This one is kind of chunky, but it's not scrubby enough. And this little container, this is only 8 ounces. It costs like $20. Like, I think the Tree Hut, you get like twice twice the product for half the price, and it's better, like I said. This one, I didn't notice that it brightened my body or anything. So yeah, it worked fine, but I would not recommend. Then I use a lot of stuff in tubs, like little tub containers. This is the macadamia deep repair hair mask. I had purchased this at Marshall's as well, and I used it up. Ooh, what can I say? You guys can see that looks like it still has product in there, but it's like super hard. And this one smells nice. I'm currently using one from Sol de Janeiro that came in a kit that I bought for, I think it was Black Friday last year. And it works fine, but this is one of the best ones that I've tried. I want to try one from Alterna, from the Caviar line. I think they just released one. And I love the Caviar line from Alterna, the shampoo and the conditioner. I love those two products. So I'm hoping to try that one. I'm currently using, like I said, the one from Sol de Janeiro, and then I have a backup from, oh my gosh, it's made out of egg, but I can't remember the name. Or Too Cool for School, I think that's what it's called. And it's like an egg cream based hair mask type thing. Anyway, this was nice. If I see it at Marshall's again and I was in need of buying one, I'm not gonna buy one right now because I have two. But if I needed to repurchase and I saw it at Marshall's, I would definitely pick it up. Speaking of hair, I have a few more hair products here. I have a Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. This is not my favorite conditioning spray that I've ever used before. There are others from the drugstore, not the drugstore, but like lower end hair detangler / leave-in conditioners that I like better. I'm not a fan of this one from Briogeo. And then I was telling you guys about that kit from Sol de Janeiro that came with the hair mask that I'm currently using. Well, I used up the shampoo and conditioner that came in that kit. This is the strengthening and smoothing shampoo and conditioner from Sol de Janeiro. This is not good. I felt like, I don't know if it was the shampoo or the conditioner, but my scalp was super dry and I was super itchy and my hair was flaky. I was in the like almost about to get dandruff because it was so flaky. And then the conditioner just didn't do anything for my hair. My hair looked dry and super frizzy. As it is, my hair is kind of damaged because it's super long. You guys can't see, but like it's super long. So I need hair products that are very nourishing and that can hold the frizz down. This made it worse. So it's not a hair product that I would ever repurchase again. The obligatory routine Empties bottle of contact solution from Clear Care Plus, love it. Tube of the Crest Pro Health Anti-Cavity toothpaste, my favorite. And a little container of the Oral-B Pro Health Glide dental floss, which is my favorite floss of all time. For skincare, I use quite a few things. I'll start with these eye patches from Florence by Mills. I think this came in an Ulta goodie bag. They're like cooling gel pads for under your eyes. I don't think they did anything at all. Would not recommend and would not repurchase. Then I used up the Lancome Absolute Nurturing Brightening Oil in Gel Cleanser. I did not like this. This did not lather at all. It came out as like a jelly consistency on my hand, and once I kind of like warmed it up in my hands and I put it all over my face, I was expecting it to at least lather a little bit because it's supposed to remove makeup. Maybe my expectations were like not in the right mindset, but like I said, I was expecting this to lather and it just didn't. And I had to use a lot of it because I felt, since it wasn't lathering, I felt like it wasn't removing anything from my face. So I didn't like it. My face never felt clean with that one. Then I used up a serum from Kate Somerville. This is the Retinol Vitamin C Moisturizer and Hydrant from Kate Somerville. I love Kate Somerville products. I think they're great. This one was a good serum. My favorite one though is still the Wrinkle Warrior from Kate Somerville. And then I used up a little moisturizer from La Roche-Posay. This is a Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer with sunscreen SPF 30. It worked fine. Nothing to write home about. Then I used up the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. I have a ton of these, so I finally used one up. I really enjoy that Exfoliate. And then I used up a little thing of face oil. This is from Chorus. This is the Wild Rose Vitamin C Brightening Oil. I usually add these oils, a few drops on my moisturizer when I go to bed at night. And at night also I put some lotion in my hands, and I always add some of these drops of whatever facial oil I'm using to the lotion that I'm adding on my hands to add more moisture, because you guys know working in a hospital, using a lot of alcohol-based products does horrible things to my hands. Oh, and then I used up also the Amore Pacific Treatment Enzyme Peel. This was a powder. It's a powder that you wet, and then it kind of gets like, it makes like a little paste, and then when you rub it on your face, it kind of like starts balling up, and that's how it peels or exfoliates your skin. I don't know how really this works, but this was a powder and it lasted me forever. Oh my gosh, you only need a little bit, and I could only imagine if I bought the full size, it would last me like well over a year. This was full like to the top. It wasn't one of those that's kind of like just fill up to here. No, it was all the way to the top. Took me forever to use up. Glad I used it up. Super, super fragranced. Nothing that bothers me, but I know some people are sensitive to that. But I didn't like it that much that I want to buy it in the full size. Then I used up a little pack of the hand sanitizer wipes. I'm trying to get rid of, I have these wipes, and then I have another pack of wipes that I got for free at Albertsons. That was the freebie gift that they do every month. And so I picked it up, and then I have like all these other bottles. So I'm trying to not have as much hand sanitizer everywhere, because you guys know 2020 and 2021 we were kind of like all germaphobes. I'm still, don't get me wrong, I'm still like washing my hands and using hand sanitizer more often than I used to before pre-pandemic, but I feel like I want to get rid of like all the containers that have one or two things left in them. That way I can clear out some stuff. And then I used up 2 of the Village Naturals Therapy Aches and Pains Muscle Relief Mineral Bath Soaks. That's a handful. No, mouthful. But I love these. These are super concentrated. 1 pack of these like does the whole bath. And I bought these at Dollar Tree. So they were only I was gonna say $1, but they're $1.25 now. And then I use some bubble bath from Bath and Body Works. And this really helps me now that I started working out, to help my muscles relax, and to kind of, I don't want to have tense muscles, because then tense muscles are bad for your back. And it's just a whole like thing, and you just have to have healthy muscles to have a healthy back, and I'm just trying to get my back on track. Anyway, used to, I have 1 more, and then you guys will be seeing that one in next month's Empties. And then last but not least, I have a candle. Finally, I used up a candle. You guys know I haven't been burning candles anymore. I'm just kind of like over burning candles, but these candles were on clearance in November or December. And these, I think these are usually like $6 or $7, but they were on clearance for $3 at Walmart. They had a little end cap. And this is the apple cider donut. So I wanted to burn it during this time. It's kind of like a bakery scent. It smells like the sugar donut from Bath and Body Works one. It had a little bit of soot. It looks like it's a lot, but it's not that much. And it burns all the way to the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see. So there's not a lot of product left here. And actually, I think this would have burnt a little more, but I was going to bed one night and the thing was still burning, and I was like, I just want to go to sleep. So I blew it out. The next day I tried to light it and it didn't light anymore. So I think if I hadn't blown out the wick, it would have still kept burning a little bit more. I have 2 more because I did buy 3 because they were so cheap. So I am currently burning one. It's like a cider one. It doesn't feel like it's very wintry, but it smells really good. I'm about halfway done, so I think you guys might see that one. And the third one, it's already gonna be getting hot here in April, so I don't know if I'm gonna be still burning candles in April. You guys might just have to wait and see that till it gets cold again in December. So, but that's all I have for now for my empties for February. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.